fish first, since I do them a little differently than the others.
I'm not sure I can do this. It's tough.
No, it's easy. First, get your fillet knife. The blade is thin and shaped just for this kind of job. Sharpen the blade by gently pulling it through the sharpener, like this. It will be harder and take longer to clean the fish if your blade's not sharp.
And we don't want to spend so long on this that it gets dull, do we?
Just hand me the fillet gloves so we can get started, okay?
You mean these things that look like something Sir Lancelot would wear?
Yeah, well, they may look funny, but this steel mesh will keep you from filleting your hand. Now hold the head with the spines between your fingers, like this. Always cut away from yourself and keep your blade sharp. Cut the skin from the top to the bottom on both sides. Cut the skin along the backbone to the back, or dorsal fin. Then make cuts on both sides of the fin. Got it?
Yeah.
Now we're ready to peel off the skin. Get your skinning pliers, hold the head, and pull the skin back to the dorsal fin. To the other side back to the fin, and finish pulling the skin off back to the tail. Bend the head down to break the backbone. And cut down the belly. Take out the insides. Pull out the shiny inside lining and make sure you get the dark red kidney off the backbone. Cut on either side of the anal fin and pull it off. Cut the tail fin. Rinse the fish well. Well, I didn't do too badly, did I?
Here. Throw it in the bag and I'll stick it in the cooler.
Make sure it's closed tight or we'll have cold fish soup.
In other words, they'll get gross?
Right. Let's get started on these others.
Yes, sir. The sooner we get done, the sooner we can go eat them.
Okay, put your knife behind the gill flap and pectoral fin, like this. Cut down until you feel the backbone. Once you hit the backbone, turn the knife blade and cut toward the tail. Cut straight back, parallel to the spine, and stop at the base of the tail. Flip your fillet out and put your knife next to the skin. Make sure the blade is laying flat against the skin. Move the blade back and forth like a saw and pull the fillet through the knife. Cut around the ribs. And you have a boneless fillet.
Rinse and place in bag. Couldn't we have filleted the others?
A lot of people do fillet the larger cats, but I prefer to skin the smaller ones.
Oh.
Now the other side. Knife behind the gill flap and pectoral fin. Cut down to the backbone. And cut toward the tail. Flip your fillet out and put your knife next to the skin. Make sure the blade is laying flat against the skin. Move the blade back and forth like a saw. Cut around the ribs. And rinse. I'm pretty good at this.
But what about when you have a lot of fish?
Well, then I get out the electric knife and do them just like we did, but a whole lot quicker. But since there's not very many of these left, we can do them in no time at all, and then...
We can eat.